I'm in a little bit of hot water with my wife right now, actually. She's mad at me because I peed in the shower. Any guy ever do that?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know why she's so mad. In her defense, she was in the shower at the time. And I was not. I guess technically I peed into the shower. That is how you phrase that. My wife and I actually met at the Juggalo gathering. No, we met online, but I figure it's less embarrassing to say we met at the Juggalo gathering. Dating really sucks, though. I'm glad I'm married now. Anybody ever do online dating? I was on an online dating site, and the girl said she was into scat, and I was like, great. Sounds good. So we get back to my place, she's like, you ready to start? And I was like, yeah, skiddly, skiddly, bop, 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 bop. And then she took a dump on my chest. I was going to ask, anybody got Ebola? But the guy already did that with the AIDS. That sucks. But does anybody have Ebola? Probably not, right? You probably don't have Ebola. The CDC was saying that the biggest way to spread Ebola in Africa is people eating dead fruit bats they find on the ground. Dead fruit bats. Over 2,000 deaths from Ebola, over 7,000 cases. How good are these fucking bats, right? I want to try some fruit bat. How good is a bat? If you're like, okay, the best case scenario is it only has rabies. I'm kind of picky with women, actually. I like women like I like my peanut butter. Brown, chunky, and spread on a cracker. Speaking of peanut butter, I actually smeared some peanut butter on my dog's balls yesterday. Nothing sexual, I just wanted him to have the best night ever. Thanks, buddy, I was gonna lick those anyway. I did actually get a ticket for drag racing this week. Yeah, it's true, the cops caught me. I almost got away, but my high heels got caught in the chain link fence. So I was at the mall buying sunglasses, right? And the girl behind the counter is like, all right, so these are like 95% impermeable to UV, and they got 45 SPF. Are you staring at my tits, sir? I was like, well, I don't need these sunglasses, they don't work. I did find a really cool pair of aviator shades at a yard sale, guys. You like those aviators? I like those.
Oh, yeah.
So, this guy, aviators, woo! One guy, all right. A little too Top Gun for everybody else. That's fine, I liked him. So I asked the woman at the yard sale, how much are these sunglasses? And she didn't even look at me. She goes, how much does the tag say? I was like, bitch. Tag says $7. That's how much they are. That's rude. I'm the only customer at your yard sale. So I hand her a $10 bill, right? She doesn't take it. Doesn't make eye contact with me. So I start waving and I'm like, I'm trying to pay for these sunglasses. Are you fucking blind? Oh, she was blind. The cane, the sunglasses, the dog. It was. There were lots of clues. But instead of apologizing, I got mad. Really? That's who's watching your yard sale? The honor system? They had a flat screen television that said $200 their best offer. Yeah, I got a counter offer. How about I kick off my shoes and tiptoe down your driveway?
I have this job where I got to go around and deliver stuff to people's houses, and I meet a lot of weird people. Like I got this one customer of mine, and he's Russian, which isn't a big deal. I mean, they're kind of dicks in general, but I don't got any beef with him personally. But like, he knows I do comedy. That's the problem. Like, he knows I do comedy, so that's all we ever talk about. And all he ever says is like stupid, hacky jokes that I need to tell on stage. And he never shows up, but I'll just do them for you and for him. Okay, this is one of his jokes. Hey, Josh, what do you say to strong and powerful woman? What do you say to her? You say, why do you not exist? Hey, Josh. Did you hear Uncle Ben coming out with new rice? It is called Uncle Ray Rice. Because it knock you out and drag you to Flavor Town. That was actually good. I'm gonna give him props now. Gotta spend a lot of time in the hood for my job. I don't know if you guys ever noticed this, but we got a pretty stupid hood here in Grand Rapids. I say that because the closer you get to the hood, the better the street names are. Like Emerald, the Diamond, Gold, the Temple, Silver, Prince. Or College if you want to be a dick about it. All I'm trying to say is you gotta feel kind of stupid getting robbed in the corner of Wealthy and Prospect, right? I'm like, that's happened, I know it. It's ridiculous, man. The hood is something else. Check it out, guys. Not after dark, but just go sightseeing. I was on the chicken coop on Division a while back, and I was eating in my car because they don't let white people eat inside. And I was eating some chicken, and some homeless dude, he comes up to me, and he says, "Hey, man, let me get $1 for the bus." I'm like, no. And I said no, because I didn't have $1. I give sometimes, right? But I didn't have $1, so I was like, no, man, I don't have $1. And he goes, "How about a piece of chicken?" And I'm like, first of all, look at who you're talking to. This chicken is arguably more precious to me than it will be to you. But I gave, I felt bad, man, I got a big heart. And so I was like, you know what, here you go, my last piece. Last piece. I know. And just for the record, that wasn't black meat. Last piece, big deal. Give him the last piece of chicken, bus pulls up, right? What's he do? He takes his piece of chicken, he runs to the bus, and he gets on the bus. And that pissed me off. Because motherfucker had the $1. Alright? Next thing, the bus driver stops him. Because some of you might know, you can't bring chicken on the bus. So motherfucker threw it away. I was like, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Like, first of all, that was my last goddamn piece of chicken. And second of all, if you're a homeless dude and somebody gives you a piece of chicken, you cancel your goddamn plans, alright? Like, where the fuck is that guy going that does not involve him trying to get more chicken? You know what I'm talking about?
I was the best man in my best friend's wedding about a month ago. 2 months ago, we had the bachelor party in Kalkaska, Michigan. I know. You're supposed to have every bachelor party, right? It's weird, though, when you hang out with a bunch of douche friends like myself, like a bunch of bros, the first question they have is like, dude, what's with the entertainment, huh? You know what I mean? The entertainment? Like, don't worry, I'll get on it. But when you're in Kalkaska, Michigan, there's not really many choices for entertainment. The best way to describe it as a strip club in Kalkaska is, have you ever been to Parkway Tropics? It's like they took it and just moved it up to Parkway and gave it a meth addiction. Every strip club you go to throughout the country, they're all the same. All of them, they always have like 4 good-looking girls. The one girl that looks like she just left a trailer park in Allegan. The good-looking ones always have exotic names like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Crystal. Put your hands together for Diamond. And when the ugly one gets to the stage, they're like, hey, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Sheetrock. Crystal and Diamond have so many ones in their G-string, it's weighing down to the floor. Sheetrock's got 2 nickels and pop cans. She works at Parkway. Go say hi to Sheetrock. She's wonderful. You guys can tell this about my hip-hop apparel that I'm wearing here tonight, but I am a huge hip-hop head. I've started to realize that it's starting to enter part of my life. Like I'm becoming way too arrogant because I listen to too much hip-hop. But it's awesome. They can do anything they want in hip-hop. Like they're bragging about things that they don't even need to brag about. Like Lil Wayne has a song out right now that he says, I have a huge house, long hallways, 10 bathrooms, I can shit all day. We're bragging about shitting now? Does anyone want to shit all day? And why do you need 10 bathrooms to shit all day? I'll tell you what you need. 1 day off work, 1 toilet, 1 Taco Bell bean burrito. Wheezy F baby. I love hip hop because they can make any random gun noises at the end of any statement they think is sweet, right? You can just make any noise, just gun, and it sounds awesome. You're like, yeah, that was a gun, I think. As a comedian, I wish I could do that. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, Michael Phelps has a DUI. That blows my mind that the greatest Olympic swimmer of our generation has a DUI. If I'm Michael Phelps, and I'm driving home drunk, and I see a cop in my rearview mirror, I'm driving my car into a fucking lake. Bleh, bleh.
Whenever I go out with my friends, I'm always the wingman. And by that I mean I always just finish whatever chicken wings they can't. Every time I go to the gym, I'm just trying to find the girl who's on a diet and then try to convince her that I'm the kind of fat that's good for her. Come on, girl, those panties won't be unsaturated. Because God damn it. Fucking diet jokes. I'm trying to start a dating website for midgets. I'm gonna call it eHarmony. Trying to do this new thing. There's religious people are doing this thing where they want to pray away the gay. You guys seen this? Pray away the gay. I'm gonna do this thing where I gay away the prey. Tell you what, I would blow 3 dudes a week if I'd never have to see anybody pray at a Wendy's again. Fucking baked potato, we get it, it's cool, whatever. I call my dick the turkey club because I wrap it in lunch meats and beat seals with it.
That was so dumb but funny.
Thank you. Getting heckled by a 7, you guys. Made it. You guys, I don't ever think I could get a girl pregnant. I can't even pee in the toilet without getting some on the floor. Plus, I think if God wanted me to have kids, he would put them in one of those claw machines at the laundromat and give me like $20 in quarters, because goddamn it, I'm winning one of those fucking kids. I've been really attracted to black girls lately, right? But I don't think, if I ever fucked a black girl, I think I would just come so Nestle quick. Yo, my pussy stink, you guys. You guys, every time I'm around my dog, I rub peanut butter on my dick, because I don't want it to smell like I just fucked my dog. You guys know a phrase you never hear? Fuckable Meyer greeter. Like, I've never went to Meyer and seen Mildred with her pants pulled up to her tits and been like, bro, see the shit cutter on her? Ooh. And knock that pussy out, yeah, on a couch, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing with my fucking life. You guys ever update your Facebook status to something really weird? Like, Josh Ortega is currently chugging a bunch of dick. Just so like 20 minutes later you can go back on that Facebook page and write, you guys, I was just kidding. I got hacked by my friends. Oh man, I got so many friends always hacking me. Oh, fucking friends forever. Just so your mom thinks you have friends. Alright, you guys, thank you so much. I've been Josh Ortega. Keep it going for your host, Brian B. Thank you.
You know, there was a boxing match this weekend. Did you guys see that boxing match? Floyd Mayweather won again, I guess? Yeah. Well, I saw it, you know, and I saw like the beginning. I really enjoy all the pageantry and everything, and I started to think about my sex life. And Like, it would be fun to have that guy announcing you maybe in the bedroom, you know. I'm not saying I would need the help, but come on, guys, that would be a little fun, you know what I mean? Just kind of, once she's in bed, just walk in there and have this guy over in the corner be like, "In this corner, fighting in the Simpson trunks." A record of 12 consensual sex victories, 11 by way of submission, 1 by tequila. Fighting out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, the Ginger Harbinger. Okay, that's enough. I think we've worn that one out. But no, I mean, guys, we have tricks in the bedroom, right? We all know. Some of you know this one, like, in order to make sure we're lasting long enough, you know, us as guys, we'll think about, like, something else. We'll think about baseball or, like, something that, you know, so that we don't. Yeah. I'm the only one. Well, fuck all of you guys then, all right? But see, for me, they can be just as dangerous, because when I start to get the thoughts rolling in my head, sometimes there's nothing to stop them, you know? Like, this was actually before we made it to the sex part, which is usually most of the story for me. But I saw this woman at the bar, and I went over and I said, "Oh, hey, how are you? My name's John. What is your name?" And she said, "My name is Saxony." And I said, "Oh, okay." And I knew it, you guys. So, like, I jumped on it. I said, "Oh, Saxony, that's like a region over in Europe." Now, and I could have said anything. She said, "How did you know that?" I could have said anything and still been cool, but there was too many thoughts, and somehow the truth came out, and I went, "Oh, I know that because I play a lot of Risk." Damn it. She's gone. So I'm kind of afraid to do that in the bedroom, because I don't know if I can control the thoughts in my head, because, like, it would probably start out, you know, good enough at first, you know, just, "Oh, yeah. Man, I hope I don't knock her up. I don't need a kid right now." Although I think if I did that, I'd do the right thing. Like, you know, I would be a good dad, I think, you know, because my Hauser raised a gentleman. And it's, God, I hope she doesn't start yawning, because that means that she's probably not enjoying it anymore. And that would be gross, too, because what happened if, like, something flew around while she was yawning? And you know, now that I think about it, I gotta stop yawning when I'm taking a crap, because you never really know what's floating around at all. And it's, you know, I heard the other day that they said the worst smell in the world, it smelled like semen and rotting fish. What would that be like? Retirement home? Oh my God, shit, where'd she go?
I'm at the age now where all of my friends are having babies, and they're loving it. One of my friends said the weirdest thing to me the other day. She said, "Oh, my baby's so cute right now. I wish he would stay this size forever." And I said, "Well, how do you know you don't have a midget right now?" She goes, "Oh my God, I don't know. How do I know if I have a midget right now? Oh my God, tell me." I'm like, "I don't know. I'm no doctor, but tell you what, if he doesn't grow on St. Patrick's Day, he's mine." I called that. Yeah, that's probably inappropriate. I don't know how to react with children. I don't know what I'm ever going to do if I have a kid. I guess if I ever have a child, I'm going to celebrate by getting one of those full back tattoos on the baby. Hear me out. Tattoos are expensive. And if I wait till the kid's 18, it's going to cost me like $5,000. If you do it now while the canvas is small, you can get like full sleeves for $15 a piece. Setting the kid up for some awkward dating moments later in life. Like, why do you have a tattoo that says sippy cup thuggin'? I was really into that when I was 2, you know. I wake up in the morning and I beat my alarm clock like an abused spouse on Cops. Actually, I can see my alarm clock talking to the cops right now. Like, "That son of a bitch told me to wake him up at 9, and I did, and he hit me." I do gotta say one quick thing. I do have a big black alarm clock, so it kind of sounds like Miss Cleo in my head for this joke. That's funny as shit. Blah, blah. Yeah, I can see my alarm clock talking shit to all my other appliances, just like on the brave little toaster. Like, that son of a bitch turns me on every night, and then just rolls over and goes right to sleep. Oh, the racism, it's terrible. I don't know about you folks, but I'm a smoker. Boo. So, yeah, I was waiting in line at a convenience store behind possibly the oldest woman in the world. It might have been the crypt keeper from Tales from the Crypt, I'm not sure. But she was terrorizing this poor sales clerk with stories from the 1920s about, you know, when syphilis used to kill people or whatever. I wasn't really paying attention, but I did notice that she was in front of me for 4 minutes. And 4 minutes is an eternity when you don't have your cigarettes. Let me give you a quick example. That was 4 seconds. Aren't you bored? Aren't you annoyed? She finally noticed that I was standing behind her getting really testy, and she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, did you want to go ahead of me?" I said, "Nah, take your time, I'm gonna rob the place anyways." You ever need to jump the line at a speedway? Say that. She packed up the pictures of the grandkids and all the coupons, and she got right the hell out of there. Lady behind the counter looks at me and she goes, "You're an asshole, Jimmy." Yeah, I know. I'll take a pack of Camel Lights and all the money in the cash register. She said, "We don't call them Camel Lights anymore, we call them Camel Blues." I go, "Why?" Like, well, if you get emphysema from what you believe is a diet cigarette, then everybody's gonna get sued. Like, so we name them after crayons now? That's no good. Is Crayola getting anything out of this? A couple new colors? Hacking cough yellow? Iron lung gray? Low birth weight purple? That's depressing as shit. That's the one you guys laugh at? That's terrible. Actually, I did quit smoking about 3 months ago. Yeah, it was really hard. If anyone out there needs advice about quitting smoking cigarettes, don't do it. It fucking sucks. You feel like a crackhead and you openly welcome death. But as soon as you're past it, you feel good. You feel good about it. I'm smoking a lot more weed now. All right, we're all on board with that one. They say marijuana is a plant. It is a plant. Marijuana is a plant, which means it needs a lot of sunlight and water. So why does it make me want to sit in my basement and drink Mountain Dew?
I'm an evil person. Anybody ever be in your bed late at night and suddenly get this eerie feeling there's somebody standing outside your window? Well, that was me, and I'm really sorry about that. You ever dress up in a deer suit, go up north and get hit by cars? I bought the stupidest pair of contacts the other day. They're too big. Ever be in a Wendy's restaurant, you're eating your hamburger and you find like a hair in your hamburger, and you pull it out and there's a barrette attached to it? So the other day, I was fucking my boyfriend Bruce. I was fucking him, and after about 45 minutes, I was like, "Bruce, I've got to tell you something. I'm gay." So the other day, I got out of prison. While I was there, I dropped the soap. The only problem was it was liquid soap, so it took me a while to pick it up. I don't get that one either. Growing up, please let me go on. The kids in my class always used to call me nicknames. "Hey, nicknames, come here." The other day I went to the hospital, had my leg and my arm amputated. Cost me an arm and a leg. One time I was in this hotel, shut up, please let me go on. The other day I was in this hotel lobby, I saw this bowl of cigars on the counter, it said cigars, 25 cents. All I had on me was a couple dimes. So I gave the guy 20 cents, and he goes, "Close, but no cigar." Thanks. So I hate these vending machines. You know these vending machines where you have to press letters and numbers to get candy? One time for Twinkies, I pressed A4 and I sunk a battleship. So coming up here tonight, my car got stuck, so I called AAA, and all of a sudden some guy swerves up, hits my car, and says, "Sir, did you call?" I realized I had called AA. Son of a bitch. Lately I've been speaking softly but carrying a big stick. And I don't know why, it's really heavy and no one can hear me. You know, I love those little out-of-the-way county fairs. Anybody like fairs? I love fairs. It always gives me a chance to rub shoulders with the common people. Get the fuck out of my way, you corn dog eating assholes. I used to work at the state fair selling hotcakes. They sold like hotcakes. I used to have a job working at one of these bat removal companies. Anybody ever get a bat in their house? I used to work for one of those companies. It sucked. I quit because it was a fly-by-night operation. A couple weeks ago, I got a job. I got a job as a waiter at a McDonald's. It sucked. Everyone had their food before I got to their table. Recently went to New York City to become a successful person, and all I kept getting were these Broadway shows, commercials, movie roles. All I wanted to be was a waiter. Shut up, please let me go on. The other day I was in this Denny's restaurant. While I was paying my bill, I saw this money can on the counter. It said, "Help fight retarded children." I looked at the face on the can and I thought to myself, well, I could take that guy. Son of a bitch. The other day I was really hungry for some Indian food and I saw this place called A Taste of India. So I was like really excited. I walked in and there's shit everywhere and starving people on the ground. I got my taste of India. But the other day I was in San Francisco and I was looking around for a restaurant and I went to this restaurant and they asked me what my seating preference was, gay or not gay. So just for the hell of it, I said gay. And they stuck me in the rear. Thank you. I'm not here all week. I love the bar, I love bars, but I never can pick up women. The other day I went to this bar, this girl offered to buy me a drink, she bought me an orgasm, but I couldn't reach it. Yeah, I'm dating this Chinese chick. She's really sweet and sour. Yeah. Whenever I go down on her, I always get horny an hour later. Thank you. I'm not here. Thanks very much. You guys are awesome. Hey, I used to live in Los Angeles, and let me tell you guys the difference between Los Angeles and Michigan. In Los Angeles, you always see, like, you know, those searchlights searching through the night sky whenever there's like the opening like of a new movie premiere, right? But in Michigan, the only time you see those searchlights is when there's the opening of a new Myers. It's true. It's actually true. Actually, and let me ask you, if your idea of a social life is shopping at Myers on a Friday or Saturday night, it's time for you to leave Michigan. Actually, I just got done performing at a comedy club way up in northern Michigan, way up here. Yeah, no, it sucked. There were only 2 members in the audience, and one of them was a deer. Yeah, so, thanks very much. Let me ask you guys something. If the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup, you've probably made a lot of poor life decisions. And I've definitely made a lot of bad decisions. A lot of you people out there have jobs. You probably have 401ks, IRAs, stocks, bonds. My retirement plan is suicide. Thanks very much. Thank you. So you guys like impressions? Good, so do I. Thought I'd ask. Anyway, so, but seriously, like, the other day, I was wondering, what does a dog sound like when he's having sex? Thank you very much. My name is Harry Arden. Enjoy the rest of the show.